Hello, and welcome to the podcast, episode 6. Today, my guest is influencer and artist Lisa Blossoms. Hello.
Hi.
Um, just before we start, I'd love to know what your pronouns are. Obviously, mine are she, her, and also like what you
Me
do
too.
for a job.
Well, I'm an artist and I love modeling and all that. And I also like doing like side jobs, taking care of pets or my like maybe working at a bank for like a couple of months. I don't really like sticking to a job. I like trying new things out and all of that.
Mm. I mean, your feed is so aesthetic, so pleasing. Obviously, you are the sunset queen. Because whenever you take a picture in front of a sunset, it just looks gorgeous. I wish we could get something that good in San Francisco, but all I get is fog. I'd love to
Oh,
know like what
thank
your
you.
thought
I always like hate how they
process.
turn out.
Pardon?
So I always hate how my pictures turn out. But yeah.
Oh, I love how they turn out. Your feed is just so pleasing. I don't know, it makes you feel kind of like warm and cozy.
Oh, thank you.
I think like your feed is a lot of pink in it, and I think pink does that to someone. Like pink is just like a calm what in the world am I saying? A calming color. Uh
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite color. Well, it's kind of obvious that it is, but yeah, you probably already knew that.
I mean, one can tell, but that's not a bad thing. I'd love to know like the thought process behind your photos, like what goes into them. Do you just like do whatever?
Yeah, like sometimes like I look through Pinterest and all that and like find ideas, but like usually they just come out of nowhere. Like I just start taking pictures and I never like what I do. And then I take others and then like those are the ones that I end up posting, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
It's kind of like a mess, but yeah.
I mean, I love it. It's I'm just looking through it now because I'm trying to like get inspiration. I'm a terrible
Thank you.
podcast host. I'm just like too mesmerized. Anyway, so I invited you onto the podcast because obviously I love your feed. We don't talk often in DMs,
Yeah,
but I do like you're just so kind.
thank you. Well, I don't talk to that many people because I'm like usually very busy, and I talk with people around summer and all of that. But yeah, I always try to talk to new people because like I love meeting people on the internet. But yeah, sometimes
Mm,
it's hard to like keep a conversation, especially when like we have different time zones and all of that. So yeah,
yeah, I get that. Obviously, Hope, our
yeah,
mutual friend, lives all the way in the UK, and we can't really get that
yeah.
when you're in the States, in the US in general. America, a large place. Uh, I don't know where I'm going with this. Um, you have a boyfriend and a puppy, which obviously take a big place in your uh personal life and Instagram life. I don't know where this is going. I'd love to know how they're doing. How's Rosebud?
Well, she's doing really good. And actually, nobody knows about this yet, but me and Jason are planning to buy a new pet. We're thinking of a cat because we love cats, and actually, like, I want to take pictures like you do with Cheeto.
I love cats. It's weird. I am a dog person, like at heart. I grew up with dogs.
Me
But
too.
it's like the moment you get a cat, you're like, I can't decide anymore.
Yeah, they're
Um,
so perfect. I don't know. I love them.
it's the way that they like look at you, and the thing with a cat is that if they let you pick them up, then you know that you've made it.
Yeah.
You're officially theirs.
Yeah, my
Like when it comes,
admin has a cat, and like it's always so hard to deal with him. But when she gets it, and like he wants to like cuddle and all that, she's like always so
mm,
happy, and it's like the best
mm.
thing ever.
You don't really own a cat. The cat owns you.
Yeah,
I think that's
totally.
just how it goes. Um, how long have you been together with Jason?
We've been together for a couple of years. Um, our anniversary was July 21st, and it was our 5th year anniversary. We've been together for a while.
How did you meet?
We met at a trip. I was going to Paris, and he was in the plane too. So like we ended up sitting together, and then like we just talked, and then like yeah, that's how it happened.
Like an actual meet cute rom-com moment that is adorable.
Thank you.
It's like it's something that you can't really like envision. That's something
Yeah.
like it's something that you only see in your dreams. Like the way that I met Maria is literally because my mom her mom worked for my mom for like
Oh,
a couple of years.
that's so.
Um
You and Maria are like literally perfect and couple goals, and I literally aspire to be like you guys.
it comes with like its trials and tribulations. I know like if you have a fight with your significant other that is
Yeah, like
terrible.
yeah, I totally get that. It happens to
Mm.
me, especially over cookies, cause he loves cookies and he eats all my cookies, and I'm always mad because I have to make more cookies, but like it takes time to get them done. So yeah.
I'm like that with Maria as well. Maria, she is gluten intolerant, which
Oh,
means that she can't have gluten. So she gets like, I make her specific cookies, and yet I still eat them. I don't know what it is. They're
oh
just too
yeah,
good.
yeah, and then you're like, but I made them. You can't get mad at me.
Yeah,
I just made them.
I
Yeah,
made
I
them.
get that. Yeah, I get
You
that.
started a girl group with Hope, Rosa, Lila, and Aria called the
Yeah.
Heart-Shaped Peas recently. I'd love to know like what prompted you to do that.
So it all started because of this joke that we ended up saying peas and all of that, and then like we decided to make a pea account, like heart shaped peas, and we
Mm.
started calling our fans pea pods, and we just made like a bunch of jokes out of peas, and yeah, we just like made the account. It just happened all out of nowhere, and yeah,
Mm. I think it's really cute and sweet. I especially love like the mix of photos of you guys in real life and also photos in Zepeto because obviously there is a pandemic around. You can't actually meet
yeah,
up, but it's good to like know that your virtual selves are there together.
yeah, it's really fun. And we haven't posted in a while, but we do have some stuff planned. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. The DG music industry is a vast expanse. I
Yeah.
would know I've interviewed some musicians here. So I wish you all the best of luck with that.
Thank you.
You mentioned earlier that you don't like to stay at a job for long. What are like some interesting stories that you've got from your past jobs?
Well, one time I went to this bank and I started working for a while, but then like I got bored because of some like issues with the printer cuz like my boss kind of like didn't like that I printed the same stuff like 50 times by accident. Accidents happen. I'm accident prone.
Mm,
And then like I decided that it wasn't a job for me also cuz I'm not that good with numbers and all that. So,
mm,
yeah, I just like try stuff out. Right now I'm just doing my modeling and art, but I'm planning
mm.
on like working on new stuff, but I still don't know what. Like I'm really indecisive when it comes to jobs.
And you also had a short YouTube career. I don't know if like you still do that. I
Oh
haven't.
yeah. I actually do some videos, but like I never like how they turn out, so I never post them. So it's like a mess. And it
I
happened with
get
TikTok
that.
too. Like I was in TikTok for a while, but then like I don't know, like it was almost shutting down here in the US. So like I kind of
Mm,
stopped, and then like when it didn't actually get banned, then like I
go.
kind of lost motivation. So yeah, I don't post
Mm.
there that much. really. But
And
sometimes I.
also it's owned by Walmart now, so like
Oh, really?
yeah, Walmart bought TikTok.
Oh, that's
It's a
that's
whole
weird.
thing.
I
It
actually
is
didn't know
odd.
that. Yeah.
The more you know, I am a faucet of information. That is a sink. That I am a sink of information. I don't know where that analogy was going. Um, you are 23 years old. Did you go to college? What did you study?
Yeah. Art history, and it was like fun.
Mm.
It was easy, but yeah.
Hmm. Did like do you apply any of the knowledge that you learned in art history to your art now?
Sometimes, not really, but sometimes I do, yeah.
Because I myself am an English major, and I can't quote the amount of times that I have made my friends mad at me for using a Shakespeare reference or a nod to Oscar Wilde. I am a terrible person to them, honestly, but I think that just comes with friendship.
I'm actually really bad at English, but yeah, I like reading books in English. Actually, my first language is Spanish, and
Mm,
I prefer reading in English and watching stuff in English. Like I never watch any like Netflix stuff in Spanish actually, because
mm.
I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, that is.
And like books in English are like more interesting. I don't know, like maybe in my opinion they're just more like interesting and it flows better.
Mm. I wish I
Also,
could
because
speak
like
more languages.
literature literature in Spanish is kind of weird. Like sometimes I don't understand some words, even though it's like
Mhm.
my language. Like some stuff are just written kind of weirdly, and
I
yeah.
don't I don't understand the English language sometimes either. There are
Oh yeah.
the word colonel spelt like Colonel. Like, where did the R come from? That's the marvels of the English vocabulary. So, you live near the beach, is that correct?
Yes, I actually live in front of the beach.
That must be like so beautiful to look at every morning. Get the
Thank
waves rushing
you.
to the shore. I can't like
It's
imagine.
actually really different now that we're in the pandemic because I'm like always
Hmm.
inside of my house doing stuff, and also like I never get to like go to the beach. And it's kind of ironic that you live in front of the beach and you like never go out and go to like the beach.
Mm, I get that. I mean, there are many a landmark in San Francisco that I can't visit because if I do, there are risks. My girlfriend is uh medically i- inclined. No, not inclined. I forget the word. Either way, we try to prevent it because Maria is a bit more sensitive to the pathogens. Biology
Uh,
talk. I have not done science in ages. Um,
no, I just had a test about pathogens and all of that.
mm, it's I don't know how I can like survive. I I'm literally a English and psychology student, and here I am thinking about sciences as if I haven't like left that in my past. I'm 20 years old.
Me too. I can never get past the trauma that was high school and college and all of this studying and all. It just drove me crazy.
Mm. Um, so I want to know like what you have been doing. That sounds like really creepy. Like what have what's been getting you through the pandemic? Like
Well,
for example, I've been doing
I
yoga, I've been baking.
I've started to like sew more stuff for me. Some don't
Mm,
turn out really good and I don't end up like posting it. But yeah, I've
mm,
tried sewing a couple of times in this pandemic and I
mm.
think maybe I've gotten a little better at it than before, but I don't know.
Mm. I mean, one can definitely see improvement. I mean, like sewing takes a lot of time to perfect.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
sister, my
Sometimes I want
sister,
to like
she's a
throw the whole
seamstress.
machine out the window because
Mm.
I don't know, it just like gets stuck and like I don't know, it's kind of like a mess and I get so tired and anxious and yeah. But yeah,
My
most of the
solution
time it's
is
fine.
my solution is get someone else to do it for you, then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's a great solution.
Mm. Um, so with fall coming around, what are you like what kind of virtual plans do you have for Halloween? Are you like
Well,
planning on dressing up, having a call with friends, having a virtual party?
well, maybe I want to like do like a virtual party, like
Mm,
joining my friend's virtual party. Like I still don't know because I have a lot of like stuff on the next week.
mm.
It's Halloween next week. I don't even know my calendar.
Halloween is on a
Like,
Saturday.
oh really? Wow, my
Yeah,
mental calendar is just terrible right now. But yeah,
that
I plan on
that's how it
being
goes.
a
I'm Halloween.
butterfly. Yeah, I plan on
Oh, cute.
being a butterfly, but I still don't know. That costume like keeps falling apart, so
Mm.
I'm still kind of figuring out.
I wish
I
you
still
luck
have a
with
hope.
that.
Thank you.
My Maria and I, we're going as Katra and Dora from the Netflix show She-Ra.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it, but I've seen it.
It's really cute. I can't wait to like wait for everyone to see it. I'm just excited for it. Um, have you done like anything special for Halloween's in the past?
Um, yeah, I've been. I actually don't remember my past costumes. I think last year I was a
Mm.
bunny with Rosebud, and Jason was a carrot. And yeah, I've been some weird stuff, but yeah, I don't really like any of my costumes. I don't know why. I always like the costume for like a little bit and then I get really tired of
Mm.
it. I want to see it again.
I have experiences like that. There are some costumes in the past where I'm like, I did not even try. Like
Oh,
last year I went as a unicorn with my girlfriend, and it was like that is the least amount of effort I have actually put into a costume in like ages.
well, actually, I never get to like put all the effort that I would like on costumes because I'm usually
Mm,
really busy around this time. Like
mm,
October kind of is like one of the months that I'm like the most busy. But yeah,
mm.
I always like try. I end up failing, but this year I'm trying harder.
Well, if you can't top yourself this year, you can always, keep trying until you get, you know, the perfect formula,
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess next year I'll have to take the pictures in summer and then I'll have it all ready.
Like pre-planning. That's the Instagram grind.
Yes. I actually have one of the pictures ready, but like for the actual like Halloween day, I don't have
Mm.
like the costume I'm wearing that day.
Either way, it's gonna be super fun and I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Um, so you said you are a model. What is your like favorite brand or uh campaign company that you've
I
worked
love
for?
Tiffany's and Chanel. They're just like
Mm.
so classy and pretty, and I love like the design of everything they do. So yeah.
I'm jealous of your wardrobe. I could never.
Thank you.
Like I try my best, but I know that a lot of the time it looks like I've been dressed in the dark.
Me too. Honestly, I feel the same. But yeah.
At least it wasn't as terrible as the way that I may have looked, when I was 15 when pattern clashing was
Oh yeah.
considered uncool.
Me too. Yeah.
But, you grow, you learn from your past mistakes, and you realize, maybe I should work on that acne, and maybe my style will get better with it too. Um, so yeah, I think that's like all of the questions I can think of right now, which means that this episode might be cut a little bit short, but I'm
It's
sure my audience will understand. Before we go, what are your social media that you would like my listeners to follow?
well, my Instagram is Lisa the Barbie. My TikTok is the same as my Instagram's username, and my YouTube is just Lisa Blossoms. So you can
Okay.
just go and check it out if you like. If you don't, it's okay. Because I know I'm really annoying, and it's probably really annoying to like hear me and
You're
see my posts and all of that.
you're not annoying. You're lovely.
Oh, thank you, but I am.
Thank you
And
so
my
much for
voice
being
is
my
really
guest.
annoying.
No, I mean I get it. I dislike editing these podcasts. I have to listen to my voice all the time, especially when I did vlogs. I'm obviously taking a hiatus from that now. Um, anyway.
My voice is really bad, and actually, one of my friends actually called me a Chihuahua once because she said that my voice is like
Oh,
really like weird. Like I don't know how to explain it. Just like really thin, I don't know. She just
my
called me a
voice is
Chihuahua,
like,
and she said, and also because I'm like really short, and yeah.
hmm. My friends are they always think like my voice is really gravelly. They call me a beach, um, because of the fact that my voice sounds like someone treading on pebbles. To them at least. Anyway, I will put all of your social media into the description of this episode, and I can end this off the way that I ended my vlogs, which is I love your faces, and I will see you later. Goodbye. Sorry that episode got cut short. There was some connectivity problems in the middle of the episode, which is why it's so much shorter than before. But as long as you follow the accounts in the description of this episode, I will see you next Monday.